welcome to my channel. Visualize the birds. Have you ever stopped to watch a flock of birds soaring through the sky? When we do, it's impossible not to feel a sense of wonder and amazement. The sight of these creatures gliding effortlessly through the air is truly a thing of beauty. They seem to dance across the heavens with such grace and precision that it leaves us in awe. Travel is an essential part of life for many people, offering the chance to explore new cultures, meet new people, and experience all that the world has to offer. We all know that there are many different types of birds in the world, from the smallest hummingbird to the largest ostrich. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome videos like this. Thanks for watching. See you next time. But did you know that there are also different ways of being a bird? In fact, there are 4 distinct kinds of birds, each with its own unique set of characteristics and behaviors. The first kind of bird is the social bird. These are the birds that live in flocks and travel in groups, such as starlings and parrots. Social birds are highly dependent on their social interactions and often have complex communication systems. The second kind of bird is the solitary bird. As their name suggests, these birds prefer to live alone and can often be found wandering through forests or soaring through the skies on their own, such as hawks and owls. Their behavior is largely dictated by their environment, and they rely on their acute senses and sharp talons to hunt for food. The third kind of bird is the territorial bird. These birds are fiercely protective of their space and will defend their territory against intruders with aggressive displays and loud calls. They are often brightly colored to warn off rivals and include species such as blue jays and robins. Finally, the fourth kind of bird is the nomadic bird. These birds are constantly on the move and have no fixed home range. Instead, they wander wherever the food and weather conditions are most favorable, such as swallows and woodcocks. Their behavior is driven by the availability of resources, and they must constantly be on alert for predators. While each of these kinds of birds behaves differently, they are all united by their ability to fly and their importance to our ecosystem. So the next time you see a bird, take a closer look and try to identify what kind of bird it is. You might be surprised by what you discover. However, for some, the idea of travel can be daunting, especially if they have mobility issues or are unable to afford expensive flights and accommodations. Imagine, though, if there was a way to experience the joy of travel without ever leaving your home. Well, thanks to the magic of online streaming services, this is now possible. With just a few clicks of a button, you can virtually transport yourself to any corner of the globe. You could stroll through the bustling markets of Marrakesh, climb the Eiffel Tower in Paris, or take a safari in the heart of the African wilderness, all from the comfort of your own home. Not only is this a convenient and cost-effective way to explore the world, but it also offers a unique opportunity to learn about different cultures and broaden your horizons. So why wait? Start exploring the world today and see all that it has to offer. Who knows where your virtual travels may take you next? Whether they are flying in perfect formation or just casually floating on the breeze, there is something deeply satisfying about watching birds take to the skies. Perhaps it is the freedom and ease with which they move that makes us so envious. Or maybe it's the fact that they are able to see the world from a perspective that most of us can only dream of. Whatever the reason, one thing is for sure, watching birds fly never fails to lift our spirits and remind us of the simple joys in life. It's a group of millions. Nature is full of wonders, but few are as spectacular as the sight of millions of birds taking to the sky at once. This incredible phenomenon can be seen during the annual migration of certain species, when huge flocks of birds travel hundreds or even thousands of miles each year in search of new feeding grounds. The sheer scale of this migration is mind-boggling, with some species traveling in groups of up to 100 million birds. It can take days for the entire flock to pass any given point. The sight of these massive flocks against the backdrop of the setting sun is truly breathtaking. But it is not only visually stunning. This natural spectacle is also a reminder of the fragility of nature. Many bird species are threatened by habitat loss, climate change and other factors, which means that these spectacular migrations may become less frequent in the future. It is therefore all the more important that we take steps to protect these birds and their habitats so that future generations can continue to marvel at this incredible natural phenomenon. Number 3, they share their care about each other. In today's fast-paced world, it can be easy to feel disconnected from others and to put our own needs ahead of those around us. However, sometimes all it takes is a moment of observation of the natural world to remind us of the importance of community and compassion. Imagine a flock of birds huddled together on a cold winter's night, each one contributing its warmth to keep the group alive. This selfless act of kindness and support is a powerful reminder of the strength that comes from working together. By sharing our resources and caring for one another, we can overcome even the toughest challenges. The birds don't know each other, yet they have this innate understanding that they need each other to survive. Similarly, we may not always know our neighbors, but we must remember that we are all part of a community and that we all need each other to thrive. It is time to break down the barriers that divide us and start building bridges of understanding and empathy. Let's learn from the birds and embrace the power of community and compassion. After all, we are all in this together. Traveling all over the world, there are different kind of birds. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe our channel now for more.